In this video, I'm going to be talking about something that a lot of people have always asked me about, and a lot of people are really interested in, knowing more about what I'm about to talk about, and that is how to make money online. And I don't mean you know, how to do bad things online or like in a bad way, or like how to make money in like GTA Online. I mean real life, and I don't mean like trying to make $50, trying to be like a freelancer of make Photoshop thumbnails for people. Like, no, like, who really wants to do that? Like, I'm talking about like a real business that you can start online, and a skill that you can develop and become good at, and then either have people pay you for that skill or pay yourself with that skill. And the two I'm going to be talking about today, you've probably heard about them before. So maybe some of you have, maybe some of you haven't. But these are business opportunities that you guys could definitely get into. Some require money, some don't. But there's so much free information out there. You just have to piece it together, and it's really not that hard. The two that I recommend that actually could have a really, really high potential is social media marketing and e-commerce. And this is just my take on them. I know some of you guys have probably heard of those before. You're like, yeah, okay, I've heard of these. But I just want you to hear my opinion on them, because I've actually started both and have had decent success in one of them, and another one I'm kind of more recently doing. But I'll tell you why I'm doing it and why I recommend you should get into it. Drift God, by the way. But anyways, e-commerce. My journey with e-commerce has been pretty long. It's been one of the longest things I've been doing. This year, I don't want to get like super specific with numbers, but like I did over 6 figures with e-commerce in 1 year, and like I'm not a guru or anything you see on Instagram. I don't even post about anything e-commerce online. Like, I just do it. Not to say I'm like better than anybody else. That's just like what I do. Because I don't really consider myself a guru, because I'm still learning so much, and I'll be honest, like the profit, it hasn't been enough for me to be like, oh yeah, let me just become a guru. Like, no, like I would feel disingenuous by doing that, and I'd probably get exposed at some point or other. So that's why I haven't. But anyways, the reason I suggest you can get into it is because it's more than just making money on like a product. It's a real life skill. There's so many skills I learned in e-commerce that not only help you grow your online business, but actually help you like literally develop any, like it'll help you in any other business, in any other ventures. And for me, like some of those two were advertising on Facebook. I basically mastered Facebook ads. I know basically every button on there. It's a pretty brutal software. Not really, not a software. It's just a brutal like interface a little bit, and it is kind of glitchy sometimes. So there are a lot of like problems that can happen, and it can it's really, really frustrating. But it's still worth dealing with, because the platform is so powerful when it's working right. So that's like one of the skills that e-commerce has taught me, that I can take that skill of Facebook ads and use it to grow a personal brand, or even to grow like a YouTube channel, or grow anything I decide to do ever. As long as I have the money to get it out there and know how to target correctly, then I can have people going to my content or my website or my products and make things happen. So it's a really good skill that I definitely think is more valuable than just selling products with e-commerce, that I think you should learn. And the other one, it kind of goes hand in hand, but it's copywriting and sales. And copywriting is, it's not like copywriting like copyright protection. It's the business copywriting, where it's basically like copy is basically the text you see on an ad. Like it's not the media of the ad. It's like just the text, and it's actually, people think it's just like random typing words. Like, no, it's really, really specific stuff. It's all like scientific, and there's like a whole process and a skill behind what to say, and like what emotions it triggers, and all sorts of stuff like that. And that is a super, super valuable skill. You can basically sell anything if you want to copyright correctly. So that's why I think you should not only get into e-commerce because you can start a money. Oh my god, I can't talk. You can start a business online to start making money, but at the same time, like I said, you can also learn some super valuable skills. It's not free, and there will be some costs you will run into on the way, and just be prepared to make a lot of mistakes. But if you can stick with it, it might take you a few months, might take you even a few years, but if you can stick with it and just not give up, then you'll be good. Like, the one key I had with dropshipping was not giving up. Like, there were plenty of times where I really wanted to quit, And right now I am taking a break from it because I have other things going on, just like a little bit bigger things, Um, but yeah, like it was really, really good. So that's the first one I recommend. And the second one is something I'm doing a little bit more of recently, and that is social media marketing and just creating a digital media agency. And basically, what that is it's sort of similar skills like Facebook ads, writing ad copy, maybe SEO or search engine optimization for websites, and all sorts of stuff like that. And then what you do is like you can create an agency, like an actual legal business where you can do those services for like other businesses. They could be local or a different state or a different country. Basically, all you have to do is sell them on it and fulfill the services for them. And you can fulfill the services for them, A, yourself if you're really good at it, or B, you can outsource it either on like Upwork or Fiverr, or partner with somebody who takes care of it for you. That's what I've done. I've partnered with some really, really impressive people to create my agency. And I'm not going to give out any information on that right now. But yeah, just know that like it's really, really cool. And the difference in business model is cool. The profit margin is a little bit bigger. There's not as much room to scale because it is like service based instead of just like product based. But the one thing that I am leaning towards more of liking it is the recurring revenue, because a lot of times with Shopify you can make a lot of money in like 1 month, but to make money consistently for like anything more than like 2 or 3 months is really, really tough unless you have like a super good brand and you have like a team and all sorts of stuff behind you. But most people, especially people that are doing drop shipping, aren't going to stick to those. They're not going to see those numbers for like years to come. That's why even growing a YouTube channel can be beneficial, because you can grow it over a long period of time. And, all the old work you did still adds up to the new work, with drop shipping a lot of times. It isn't like that. But that's also, why I like the agency. Because, yeah, like I said, like the reoccurring revenue. And it's more of a, it's a slower growth process. And, but you have less clients. Just basically less people to deal with than drop shipping. So, each one has their pros and cons, but these are two of some of the best things you can get into right now. There's not much out there like that is so like new, and there's a reason why these work right now. That's because, like, say, the social media marketing agency, only 15% of businesses in the world or in the country are actively trying to like market online, and I think only like 60% even have a website, which is just wild. So like the room to grow there right now is huge, and like we're living in this time where it's possible. It might not be as possible in 10, 15 years or even less. So like now's the perfect time for that, because people are only going to get smarter and either figure it out themselves or already work with another business. And dropshipping also, just with Shopify, is really, really good because they're taking a lot of market from Amazon, and your ability to do e-commerce right now is just huge. It's obviously one of the biggest markets of anything in the world. Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world, and the fastest, just like ever. It's ridiculous. And Amazon's just a giant. Like all these major corporations that we all grew up with are shutting down just because of Amazon. So that just shows how big that industry is. And there's a lot of room to grow. Like you can take a few million out of e-commerce and like of profit, and nobody will even bat an eye because it's such a small amount of money. So anyways, those are my 2 things on how to make money online. If you guys want to know more, put it in the comments. And if you guys have any tips for other people, leave them in the comments as well. Thank you so much for watching the video, and take care.